Hi, folks. I've just been doing some worship, and that song "One Love" by Bob Marley came on, and I've heard it before. Again, recently, I've heard it before, quite recently, and it's in my playlist. So obviously, I've got it. So if I've heard it recently, but every time I hear it, I'm just stunned by the fact that he knows things that will happen soon. And he knew that when he wrote this song in the late 70s. Most pastors, teachers, don't realize what he realized at that time. Absolutely beautiful. As I say, all of that is so beautiful that he knew. As it was in the beginning, it will be at the end. How did he know that? Because he's right, but how did he know that? Obviously, God. That man was incredibly blessed, and that's the point. He was incredibly blessed. He didn't have that long a life, did he? Really? Bob Marley died very, very young, but he was incredibly blessed in his time, and he was given some beautiful, beautiful songs, and they were hits in the charts. That One Love is a song speaking about God and speaking about blessing people and forgiving people and telling people about God. It was in the charts. Yeah. Yeah. Having songs like that as part of your worship, gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful because, again, it's so gorgeous listening and singing along with a song that was in the charts in the late 70s or early 80s. I think it was late 70s, that one. Yeah, it was on the radio so many times. So before I knew God, well, actually, not really. I suppose, maybe I knew God before I was born, but as a human, before I knew God, probably Bob was talking about what I know now in the last 2 years. Yeah. As I said, everything is so beautiful. So, yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous. There's so many songs like that are so absolutely beautiful. Yeah. So many songs. And again, your relationship with God is so important. Your relationship with the Father. Yeah. Because, before Eve and Adam was eating from the wrong tree, they had that relationship with the Father. They were walking with him in the garden and talking with him. And from that point until the Lord was the Lamb of God, You couldn't have a relationship with the Father. Well, most people couldn't. Now everyone can. Everyone can. Yeah. And again, that's the point. Yeah. God is able to have that individual relationship with every single person. He does it in ways that we cannot understand. I cannot understand how it's possible that if I'm talking to God, He's listening to me and He's replying to me, how can He then be talking to 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people at the same time? Yeah, I can't understand that because I'm a human. Yes? So it's like an ant can understand what we think. No chance. Well, that's bigger. Between us and God, it's bigger than an ant understanding what we think and what we do. Yeah. Yeah. It is. But again, it is beautiful when you think about it and say, okay, I don't need to understand. I know it's true. And that's good enough for me. Yeah, do I need to understand? No, not at all. All I need to know is it true? And that's good enough for me. Because I know that obviously God has a relationship with a lot of people right now. Well, and the Father also has a relationship with, a lot of people, but not enough people yet. Because most people don't know they can have a relationship with the Father. But they can. So, yeah. It's the most important thing to know right now. So there you go. Enjoy.